Hi, everyone. Okay, so today's class is going to be about snacks, and these are going to be particularly metabolism boosting and energizing snacks. So I'm just going to get this all set up, and we are going to add this to Facebook for people there. Let's see. One moment, please. No, not that one. Okay, I'm going to have you there in 1 second. Oh, how am I lost? Okay. Hey, everyone. Hi. Okay, we're doing snacks class today, and I'm just trying to remember. There it is, live on Facebook at the same time, and then we will be good. Snacks or metabolism boosting is what we're doing today. Okay. Good to see everybody. So if you have to drop out, don't forget to join the forum. It's on andlife.com in the top right corner. And we will post this there for a short period of time for anybody that has to jump out at all, which is cool. Okay, let's do it. I think it's all happening. Okay, I think everything's great. Okay, this is really good. So I'm going to give you, it's going to be short and sweet. I'm going to give you a few snacks to do today. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to jump in the chat. Otherwise, we will just keep rolling along, and I will get you in and out today with these superfood snack ideas that are going to take you no time to make and be metabolism boosting. So what makes them metabolism boosting? First of all, like, I just want to be super clear. There's nothing anybody eats that is going to be like, ooh, you know, we're revving your metabolism, you're going to drop pounds. It's like, there are no wonder cures. You know this. I'm just saying it out loud so we're super clear. However, foods that are high in iron or B vitamins or that get your magnesium in for you, things like that, that are full of protein, they do help you in different ways. One, any food that is higher in protein takes energy to digest. So that can give you a metabolic boost. Just drinking cold water throughout the day can help you give yourself a metabolic boost throughout the day because of the energy it takes for your body to heat the water. So then it can assimilate in your cells and hydrate you. Little strategies like that. None of them are mind-blowing on their own. Don't think this is like the weight loss program or something. That is not what we're doing. We're just giving you foods that are super healthful for you and giving you the extra benefit of what they are, just to kind of mentally help you make better choices. Like, I'm going to go eat this, and this takes me 2 seconds to prepare because I'm going to get a great metabolic boost off of that. Sometimes just knowing the why and that there's some great advantage can help us make a better choice than like just grabbing something at Starbucks, which is not going to be metabolically advantageous or nutritionally advantageous in some cases. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. 3 recipes I promised you, and they're super easy. Okay. The first one is ridiculously easy. I call this off the trail mix. So trail mix is horrible. It is designed, I mean, for anybody on a fitness journey, and in general, we have a couple of issues with it. First of all, I prefer people eating nut butters for snacks because when people kind of mindlessly eat nuts, they're not super filling, and you end up taking in way more energy than you're probably actually going to expend between that time and your next meal. And something like trail mix, where you're getting not just the nuts, but also fruit that has been condensed down to just a little bomb of fructose, which we are super inefficient at digesting, that you are getting so many calories. So if you think about dried fruit, if you can eat probably, 10 dried apricots, or you could eat a handful of dried fruit really easily. If I asked you to eat that many pieces of fruit whole, you would have stopped yourself at 3. Like, you can't eat more than 3 apricots at once because of all the water in the fruit. So we don't want dried fruit, generally speaking, as a everyday snack. And I try to get people to avoid having just loose nuts as an everyday snack, and instead go to a nut butter that's involved with something else, that's paired with something else. It's a much better way to make sure you're not getting snacks that are too energy dense, more than what you need to get from meal to meal. And then you're inadvertently shooting yourself in the foot if you're on a weight loss journey, or if you're just on a journey to be healthful. You can really kind of weigh yourself down with actually too many calories. Not that we are calorie counters, because we're not, we're just strategists. Okay, so here's the really simple one. Off the trail mix, we make a whole bunch at once. And this is awesome because it's great for munchy days when you just are soothing. Comes from chewing, and so that's why people chew gum. That's why baby sucks on a pacifier, that jaw action. And some days we kind of need that. So here is my go-to solution off the trail mix. What we're going to do is take unsweetened coconut flakes. They are really, really chewy. You're going to take 1 heaping tablespoon of that. You don't have to be super careful, but just measure it out once. And you can kind of see it in your bowl, and then you get good at it. These are 1/2 cup size ball jar containers. I get them on Amazon. You can get them at Whole Foods. And then I buy these lids, and I have all these colorful lids. You can buy those there too. And it's called a regular size lid. And we're going to use these as well. These are 1 cup. These will save your life, because you can make a bunch of snacks all at once, or breakfasts or whatever. At the beginning of the day, it takes literally 2 seconds, because after you've measured it once, you can just start to eyeball it. And then every few months, maybe measure 1 to keep yourself honest. But now we can eyeball. So all we're going to do is 1 tablespoon of that. We're going to go 2 tablespoons of blueberries, fresh blueberries. Again, we want the water and we want the fiber. We don't want dried fruits, because that would compress that. It would have taken 4 or 5 tablespoons to fill this up to that if I was eating little bits of dried fruit, right? And it would have been way more than what I need, and no water in it. And then we're going to get any nut butter of choice. I'm going to use a seed butter, sunflower seed butter, for the extra iron in this. And we'll talk about it in a second. Pumpkin seeds are super high in iron. So pumpkin seeds, adding something like that in here might be really great too. But all we're going to do is measure once. I don't want to mess up my tablespoon for this demonstration, but measure what 1 tablespoon looks like in this recipe, in this vessel, 1 time. And then once you know that, you can eyeball it with your own spoons, which is what we use in life, and easier to clean. But I just asked, so I kind of know. And I'm going to make a mess here. Why not? We'll do it. We're all friends, right? Because this is how we actually cook. I'm not doing a chef show. And that's how it's going to be. So here's your trail mix. Now, when you go to eat this, all I'm going to do is actually put a little extra coconut on top, because it makes it so pretty, right? And now that is a really beautiful little snack. Look at how cute that is, right? Adorable. When you go to eat this, we'll put this lid on. You're ready to go. I have 2 ready right here. All you're going to do is mix it up, and you'll eat it. And what we've done is now created a starchy, carb-free snack for you that is packed with nutrition. This is packed with antioxidants, with beneficial fats, with a really excellent source of protein and an excellent source of iron. This will relax you because of the chewing. It will take you a while to eat this. So this is about, approximately 200 calories. Again, it's awareness, not calorie counting. If you add a little more or less, who cares? You're going to be fine, but you're portion controlling. But this takes a while to eat because of the coconut. So it's a really excellent solution off the trail mix, recipe number 1. Okay, here we go to recipe number 2. This is going to be Hemp Heart overnight oats, and you can make a ton of these. This can be a breakfast, a snack. I eat this all day. This could be dessert, and we're going to make pumpkin pie spice version of this. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your 1 cup size containers, and again, I will make 5 of these at once. They'll last for about 5 days in the fridge. And I will actually I'm going to show you pumpkin pie spice, but I will make a bunch of different varieties all at once. I might make a maple walnut one. I might make a tropical one with coconut and macadamia nuts. In my And Life app, there are all sorts of flavor combinations for these recipes. If you look up chia seed pudding, any of the seasonings, the way I might season those would be the same thing for this hemp heart recipe. Hemp hearts, this is shelled hemp seeds. And in the center, this is a super, super nutritious, energy dense. You're getting your omega-3 fatty acids from here, which are really hard to get, and a ton of protein. Okay, so these are fantastic. I also find that for people who are feeling a little digestively imbalanced and they're feeling stopped up, hemp hearts can help get things moving again. So this can be a great solution for you if you're in that phase, especially for women in a cyclical way. You know, everybody goes through times where everything seems to slow down a little bit throughout the month and with the cycle. And, you know, just knowing, oh, at this time, I'm going to eat this week because it's going to be one of those weeks, and just help myself stay in balance. It's great to strategize that way. Okay, so what you're going to do again is measure out 2 tablespoons of hemp hearts per cup. I know this because I make it so much, so I can eyeball it at this point, and that's how I want you to get, so you're not spending a lot of time and life on these things. You will measure 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, ground flax seeds, so we really absorb the goodness. And again, you could just dump at this point. I know what that looks like. You know, you want to eyeball it in the container you're using, get used to what that looks like, so we can just start going dump, 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 dump. That's how I do it if you've seen me ever demonstrate this before. And then your rolled oats, your quick cooking rolled oats, these make great overnight oats. And this is a non-starchy grain, so I don't mind oats. And what's fantastic about them, and the reason they lower cholesterol, is because they get into your blood and they clean out your blood. So it's 2 types of fiber in oats: soluble fiber that gets into your bloodstream and cleans that out, and then also regular fiber that we think of as cleaning the digestive tract. So oats are just absolutely fantastic. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oats. So you don't have to think of those as a starchy carbohydrate. And we're only doing 2 tablespoons per. But we're getting a nice blast of energy, omega-3 fatty acids, and what's the key to this? That metabolism boosting protein, things that are going to take a little more energy to digest. Now for this one, we're going to do pumpkin pie spice. So you can take 1/2 teaspoon and see what you think about the seasoning when you make it. So 1/2 teaspoon in each, just give that a little, and that might be a little much for you or whatever. If you want, you can go a different route and do about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and a little shake of black pepper. You need the black pepper for your body to absorb the curcumin in turmeric. That's what has the anti-inflammatory benefit to it. And then a little cinnamon if you want to adjust that up. There's a turmeric chia pudding recipe that would give you that. It's like a fall spice kind of a flavor. And so here we go with this. And then, oops, I forgot my maple syrup. How could I do that? Okay, and then you're going to do 1 tablespoon of maple syrup in these. So again, I know this at this point. I know the amount for myself, and we don't need to be measuring every little thing. Nobody needs that. And you can literally go dink, 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 dink around your 5 of these that you're making at once, or 6, or whatever you're doing. And then really good. We have plant-based milk if you can. Oat milk or hemp milk have more protein than almond milk or coconut milk, coconut water, other kinds of things like that. And you want to be careful that what you're having is not just a glorified juice. Okay, so I really try to go with an oat milk for all the extra benefits of it. Plus, this contains electrolytes. So this actually makes for an amazing post-workout snack. Oat milk in and of itself, or one of these things. So just keep that in mind. It's electrolyte replacing. Shake it up. All we're going to do is then fill this up to the top. And then the last little piece of this is I'm going to add pumpkin seeds because it gives it a little extra chew. And also, as I mentioned, pumpkin seeds are really high in iron, and iron helps with metabolism and energy. And in this version, I actually made a blend of pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds because I was running out. You can do whatever, but any seeds and nut butters are going to have those same benefits. So we are getting now superfood nutrition. We are getting protein, omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential to our health on a cellular level in every way, including great skin, hair, nails, all the exteriors we're looking for. But from the inside out, that's one of the most important things we want to get in our diet. And this is one of the easiest ways to do it with either these hemp overnight oat recipes or the chia seed pudding recipes, all on the And Life app. Or I'm explaining them to you now, right? Give that a good shake. Now, what happens with these is all those seeds in here are going to bloom. And so it needs a stir about halfway through. And then if you find that this is thicker than you like, you can just take some out and add some oat milk to it as you serve it. And it'll get to the right consistency for you. Don't be afraid to do that. Otherwise, you'll just kind of eyeball and start to understand what the exact proportions for you are to make you happy. Okay. Our last superfood snack, and this is the one that's going to make you the happiest, right? I have some almond butter. Almond butter, high in protein, obviously, a little higher in iron than maybe some other nut butters, and chocolate, dark chocolate chips. Okay, so this is a 1 ounce square. This is only about 65 calories. It's no big deal. Or you can measure out, and it's about 17 chips or so of these. These are my Ghirardelli 70% dark chocolate chips. This is making, I think it's 2 tablespoons. I did this before and then I forgot. Yeah, it's a little less than 2 tablespoons. So something like that. Measure that out. You can put that in your cup and then measure yourself. And I would do this in a dish. And try to get an idea. You don't have to be exact of what 1 teaspoon looks like. And then here's how you do it. You're either going to dip right into this, little bites at a time, or go ahead and just get some of those chips and just take a bite right off your spoon, put it back down, really chew the chip. I'm asking you to savor this and enjoy it. Cocoa and cacao, 2 different plants, but both of them super, super high in antioxidants, almost higher than anything else. Our blueberries are obviously a superfood as well, but dark chocolate is right up there, giving you that huge burst of antioxidants. What do? They are the building block of collagen in your body. They are cellular renewal, and they help to undo oxidative stress on your cells, right? So they help with renewal, basically. So chocolate, total legit snack. And then also we have this super healthful nut butter. You can pick whichever one you want, but all nut butters, super high in protein, they're high in beneficial fats, and they are really rich and delicious. So this is a super, super satisfying, absolutely legit snack to take with you. And this is ideal at the 4 o'clock hour, at the 3:30 to 4 o'clock hour. As I always say to people, yes, a few bites at breakfast is really crucial to me to just get it going. Even if you're somebody that can only have a couple bites, that's fine. But the other most important meal of the day is that afternoon snack. Some people try to power through or work through till dinner, but that is such a disaster waiting to happen. That is how you open the floodgates. If you get to dinner famished, by the time you eat, then you just start eating, and then you're picking all night, plus the glass of wine, or maybe there's 2 glasses, or whatever you're doing. So if you eat a snack, I will challenge you to this. Eat an afternoon snack, any one of these things we prepared, at around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere within that window of, it's 2 hours after lunch, maybe 2 hours before dinner. You don't let yourself go too long. Do this, and then see if you actually are satisfied with a smaller portion of dinner, because we don't need as much energy at the end of the day, right? We're winding down. And then you will pick at food later. I do encourage people to, if you're hungry or if you want a little something just for your soul, absolutely have that. But what you'll find is you're satisfied with smaller portions. And over time, just this one adjustment of giving yourself this afternoon snack and then eating less, a few bites at dinner, or as you kind of watch television or unwind in the night, a few bites less of whatever you're snacking on. It will, over time, you will lose extra body fat. because it's just energy we're holding on to. We're not taking in extra energy we don't need, and then we're going to go to sleep. And you will also sleep better because your body is not so busy digesting food, right? So, you know, I'm not against people eating at night. It really is fine. You might want to give it a little bit of time before you go right to sleep. You can test yourself and see how you do, but definitely this afternoon snack is the key to avoiding nighttime food cravings. Try it for 1 week and see how great you feel. I promise you it'll make a huge difference. Please message me if you notice that, because I love people's testimonials about this. It's something where we get into this idea of I'm going to be good all day, and good means I'm not eating, or I'm eating really little bits, and then I eat like tons of food at night. And that is the exact opposite recipe for being healthful, for sleeping well, and just for enjoying your life. We want to eat great foods throughout the day. And here are some options of things that are incredibly satisfying, super nutritious, and hopefully, you know, give you permission to really enjoy yourself and your life through food. All right, so I will, if anybody has any questions, please throw them in the chat quickly. We're going to end now. If you're on Facebook, sorry, I'm on my Zoom, so this is where you need to be if you want to chat with me. But otherwise, be sure to join the forum on And Life. That's where you can find me and ask me questions anytime. That's where I answer the most and where I am personally all the time. And I'm so glad to have you guys here. Please tell folks. Next week, we're going to be doing some moves for stress relief. Keep watching in my stories. I always tell you what we're going to be up to. And the week after that, we'll be doing some sort of desk workout or something like that again. And if you have any suggestions or things you want to do or are interested in having me do in these events, then welcome. Somebody just joined, but we're about to end. But anyway, I'm so glad to see you here. Join the forum on andlife.com. For the person who just joined, oh, hey, Roy, how are you? You're in the forum. So this will get put up in the forum. We're just about to be done, but it'll end up in the forum. So you'll be able to go watch it there in just a little bit. They'll send me the recording. My team will get it up. So you'll be able to watch. You'll like these snacks. So if you guys have any suggestions, or if you have any things you want to see, please let me know. You can always just shoot a message in andlife.com, or you know, at all the variety of places, especially in the forum. That's where I'm at. And any suggestions. And we really do. I make videos to order all the time. So you'd be surprised. People mention to me, oh my God, I have a shoulder problem, I have back problem. I go make a video for them. I honestly do. I'm shooting content all the time. I'd rather make what you actually need than me just guessing all the time based on questions I get or things like that. I love helping you out personally. So always let me know. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week with some instant stress relieving moves that you can do anywhere, anytime. And I'm so glad to see you all here. Have a wonderful day.